Welcome to our 8:30 Bible Challenge. And I've had a kind of an exciting, as you know, I like the deer hunt, and the season has, a lot of people have said that the deer season this fall has been very productive. I know I've seen some pictures of big deer, but I've hunted a few days and a few mornings, just mornings, and I'm hardly seeing a deer anywhere. But all that changed this evening. I got a deer. The problem was I didn't get it with my bow. I got it with my Jeep. I hit a deer out on Route 93. I was by myself. Well, I say I was by myself, but I must have had a couple guardian angels, because when I hit it, it kind of threw the car towards the guard the wheel, and it was back and forth, and I thought I was going to rub down the guardrail, but I didn't. I managed to keep it on the road and not get into the guardrail. So, but the Jeep is messed up a little bit. It's going to definitely have to go into the shop and have some work done to it, and things painted and things replaced on it. The headlight, it hit on the driver's side up front. The headlight is still in place, and I think it's still pointing in the right direction. So that's a good thing. And it didn't puncture the radiator or anything like that. So we're still drivable, and that's a good thing. We don't like it when things like that happen to us, but God's angels could very well have rescued me tonight. I came around the turn, and there they were. There were four or five deer right there in front of me in the highway. And anytime you come on them like that, they just seem to lose all sense of direction. They lose their mind. They were scrambling around, and most avoid them. And one doubled back and said, "No, I have a death wish." And I'm sure I hit it about 50 mile an hour, and I'm sure that deer is a dead deer. I pulled over just a little bit further up the road, checked the vehicle. But it's not the worst thing that could have happened. God is with me. God's with us if we know him. And his presence should bring peace, even in the midst of a storm, even in trouble like that. What Psalm 119, the longest chapter, verse 165 says, "Great peace have those who love your law. Nothing can make them stumble." So I want to love God's law, and so God says, I bring great peace to those who love, follow me, live for me, and nothing can make them stumble. And then Isaiah 32:17 says, "And the effect of righteousness will be peace. And the result of righteousness, quietness and trust forever." And so, the thing I experienced tonight was peace. It'll be okay. And Psalm 34:14 says, "Turn away from evil and do good, and seek peace and pursue it." So, if you want to say a prayer for me tonight, just ask the Lord to help me get the Jeep into the shop, get it repaired. That's what I need. So, could have been a lot worse. There are people that are suffering with sicknesses and death of a loved one, and that's much, much worse than a dented bumper and fender. Have a blessed night.